the classrooms were very large compared to the ones, in later years where I taught and whatever. But um, this lady, I'm sure she was menopausal, short, heavy set, had whiskers, had a rough voice, and, and she walked around the room as we were doing this assignment, and she said, Carolyn Humphreys. And you felt like she was the giant in, what's that one? Jack the Beanstalk. That's how you felt. And it's like, oh my God, what did I do? It's always the last one to turn in her work, but it's always right. So years later, as I realized I was slow and meticulous in doing things, it took me years in some sessions of, how you get into things where you find out your past and how it may have impacted you later. Wow, that's where I got this business of being so picky and slow because it had to be right. I got that from that third grade teacher. I blame it on her. Um, oh, my mother was sitting at the sewing machine when I was probably in about the second or, oh, it had to be earlier than that, first grade maybe, first or second. So she had gone to a conference and told me she wanted to let me know, and I know she was trying to make me feel good. I don't know why she felt it was necessary, but that my brother, younger brother, operated differently than I did in school. He did not grow up. Wasn't taught reading in a phonetic way that I was. Everything was the beginning sound. All phonetic is. His was by just word recognition. So he did not know. He wasn't good in spelling and all that, but he could read. He was good. And so I don't know if they made a big deal of it, but she wanted to let me know that it didn't matter about how you got it, just that you got it. Now, somehow or other, in my mind, I'd heard her telling me that he was smarter than I am. And I stayed with that. Um, I was always in the advanced class, always honors, high school, honor society, always up there. And it wasn't until one day I was talking to a lady, a Christian Science practitioner, as a matter of fact, and she said, "You are just so smart." I thought, who in the heck is she talking about? I'm not smart. I knew I was okay, but you can't label me as smart because smart to me is like way up there. And I'm not way up there because you're slow to get things done when you have tests. Everybody else is turning the page to the next thing, and here you are still doing it. So you're not smart. Then pretty soon, as I'm an adult, then I find out that's how people see me as smart. It's like I still am uncomfortable with it, but I guess I am. you know, it feels good when you're complimented, but there's always really when if you they weren't just saying that because they were trying to be nice. I know that what I had just produced or whatever it was, I know that it was good. I'm a teacher. I recognize uh, greatness or people's ability. Why is it so difficult for me to apply that to myself? And I think some of that may come with I don't want someone to think I think I'm all of that because I just thought about my sister, the one that's 10 years older, who was always so wise and together. Um, I got a lot from her. I was always asking her questions. She'd always say, "Been there, done that. You'll be okay." you know. But she liked to wear high heels. Before that, she was a teenager, and she did. You know how some people have a walk that's sort of like a woman that's like a switch. They call it switching. But that's how she walked. So people assume that she thinks she's cute. So I didn't want to. That's negative if somebody thinks you're a way that you don't think you're cute. You just are who you are. Maybe you do think you're cute, but it's not like I think of all of that. Just accept how you are. I never wanted to be that person that someone would say, "Oh, she thinks she's cute," even though I was, even though I had a lot of ways I was complimented. But I never wanted to be thought of as she thinks she's cute.